Greetings. Sorry I haven't reported for a couple of days. Let's see, June 5th, Cassidy, my mom and I went to the music store. I can't remember the name of it, but we got my new keyboard. That's right, I now have a new keyboard. A beauty too. I'll show you the box. Whoops. It's the Yamaha PSS 795. And here it is. Beauty, eh? Digital displays here. And everything. I would give you a little demonstration, except it's, as you see, it's past 3 in the morning, and I don't think the other inhabitants of this household or the neighbors would appreciate that too much. Suffice to say, it's an excellent keyboard. You can record songs into memory, 8-track digital stereo songs. So basically, I'll be able to do whole movie scores just in the memory, like for a couple of scenes or whatever, or several scenes, just using the memory and the keyboard. There's 100 sounds, like instrument sounds. They're mostly instrument sounds. There's a couple of sound effects, but for the most part, instrument sounds and percussion. There's 50 drum sounds. You can program your own beats. There's 50 preset beats. There's a feature called a vector synth, which is this little joystick control. Each direction, there's 4 directions basically you can move it in. And it allows you to manipulate 4 different instrument sounds at once. Like as you move the, like each direction has a different sound programmed into it, whichever sound you want basically. And as you move the joystick, the sound changes according to which direction it's pointing. Pretty neat. I think those are the main features, and of course fine-tuning features as well. Has a pitch dial where you can change the pitch up or down. That's programmable as well. You set the range however you want. And a whole bunch of other features. I'll give you a demonstration sometime. Professional quality, definitely. Let's see. Also, that day we went to visit with Annie Barb, except she wasn't home. Only Adolf was home. And I saw their dog Max, who really took a liking to me. We just stayed there for about 15 minutes just to say hi. My mom had coffee, Cassidy had some S-shaped cookies, and milk, and I didn't have anything. Then we came home and had pizza. I had pepperoni pizza. I just finished the last of it tonight actually, and like that. Let's see, as for yesterday, June 6th, Cassidy had his friend Dominic over. Cassidy's really been doing a lot with the camcorder lately. He's really taken a liking to it, and he's been shooting stuff all over. What else happened today? Nothing much, mostly just sat around, didn't do much. I went to Hasty Market, bought a couple of magazines. Latest issue of Amiga World and Video Magazine special issue. This is the June 1992 issue of Amiga World and the Video Magazine special 1992 VCR and camcorder buyer's guide. And I also got a couple more packs of cigarettes as I was running out. Yeah, we had barbecued steak for dinner. Cassidy just had hot dogs. Actually barbecued steak and mushrooms. As well, my mom purchased some coleslaw and potato salad. But I'm not really fond of either of those, so I didn't have any. I just had the steak and mushrooms. But that was fine. They were great. It was actually barbecued. The shish kebabs we had the first night I was here, those were barbecued as well. Yeah, my mom's really been getting into the barbecue thing. She said last year when she got it, she was telling me this over dinner today, she got the barbecue at the end of June and didn't have it put together until about mid-July, doing it over the course of 3 weekends, putting it together. And yeah, so she didn't get much opportunity to do a lot of barbecuing last year, so she's sort of making up for it this year. I think we've had a barbecue just about every night except Friday. So, good stuff. I have no complaints. There's nothing can beat that genuine barbecue flavor, you know. It's just great. Tomorrow we're going to be having barbecued chicken. So it should be good. Cass and I played a bit on the computer today. We played, just before we went to bed, we played Stunt Car Racer and Rockford. And yesterday, as in June 5th, I taught him a little bit about how to use Noise Tracker. And basically just taught him how to load up instrument sounds. And he was playing around with that quite a bit, really enjoyed it. So I'm going to give him a copy of that. I'm going to teach him how to compose music on it as well. And I'll try to anyway, because it's fairly complicated. But I'm sure he'll catch on. I mean, he's a smart kid. Yeah, so I'll teach him that, and I'll make a copy of that, of the Noise Tracker program for him. As well, I have a disc of instrument sounds and sound samples, which I've nipped off of other games and demos. I'll give him a copy of that as well. He particularly likes the digitized voices from Lords of War, especially the Digital Concepts Presents Lords of War one. Really likes that. He also likes the bye 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 bye. That one. I must say it was quite a surprise, my mom buying me the keyboard. She told me just out of the blue that she was going to get me a new keyboard, and now I have one. It's really, it's just sort of sinking in now. It's like, wait a minute, I've been wanting a new keyboard for a couple of years, like 3 years now, and I finally have one, and it is incredible. I mean, it is state-of-the-art, true stereo sound. I just got to find some way to record it in stereo. The only output on it, oh yeah, it's also MIDI compatible. So if you get a MIDI interface, I'll be able to use the Amiga with it. I'll be able to compose music on the Amiga, play it back through the keyboard, or compose music on the keyboard and basically record it for playback at a later date on the Amiga. But of course I have to get MIDI first, which can cost some big bucks, I think. I don't know, maybe not. I think it's only a couple of $100. Well, it depends what kind you get, basically. But anyway, it can. It's fully functional. You can utilize that. As for just recording it onto tape, the only other output besides the MIDI outputs and inputs, the only other output is the headphone jack, or the headphone plug. So what I was thinking of looking for was some kind of splitter that. I'm sure they have something available somewhere. I just have to do a bit of looking around. What I was thinking is something that has the headphone plug on one end, and then audio left and right output plugs on the other end. Because that way I'd be able to just patch it right into my tape player, or possibly into the mixer would probably be a better idea. Beef it up a bit. Actually, I don't know if you really have to, because the keyboard has pretty damn good sound. Yeah, so I'm going to be using it for all my movies now, or most of them anyway. Be able to compose original soundtracks. It should be a lot of fun. I think that's about all that's happened lately, the past couple of days, so I'll say goodbye for now. I'm going to try to get into some other locations for these entries to keep it a little interesting. instead of just me laying on the bed here all the time. Yeah, I was thinking maybe going down to the river sometime and filming an entry there. So anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now, so adios, and if I get motivated enough, I'll talk to you again tonight, namely the night of June 7th. It is the morning of June 7th now. I better put these away. Vanilla wafers. Oh yeah, I was watching Elvira's movie Macabre tonight. It was The Creature's Revenge. Mindy and I rented that movie a while ago, except the video goes under the title Brain Damage. Anyway, we rented it, and it was kind of funny that particular movie was on, and it was good actually. You know, I mean, I really like Elvira, and it was funny. I taped most of it. I missed the first 20 minutes, but I got the rest of it on tape. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember to tape next week's episode, because Mindy and I both really like Elvira. Anyway, I'm gonna put these in the fridge. My mom got these for baking, but I kind of got the munchies while I was watching Elvira, so I wanted to. I didn't want to go upstairs because my mom's a light sleeper, and she always wakes up whenever anybody's walking around on the main floor there. So I just grabbed these vanilla wafers from the fridge in the basement here. It's in the laundry room, and been munching on these. The thing is, well, I don't think my mom will be too pissed off. Well, she gets these for baking, eh? And oh, who cares? She can just get more. Anyway, good night. Yummy boogers.